Homer took his family to Disney World for a trip. However, after coming down from a parking garage that was several meters high, they hadn't even reached the entrance yet. They first climbed a mountain thousands of meters high, then took a helicopter to get there, and finally boarded a cruise ship before they could even glimpse the amusement park.
Mama, we made it! Mama? No!
But before entering, there was a strict security check. No dangerous items, food, or drinks were allowed inside. After some detours, the family finally made it into the park. The fun began. The low-age attractions didn't require a line but were very boring. The thrilling rides were exciting, but only the toughest could ride them.
Ooh, I don't like the M sounds on that.
6 hours passed, and the coolest thing the family had done was stand in the cool zone. At this moment, Bart accidentally discovered a death rocket ship attraction. The family boldly entered and waited for takeoff, but the next second, the entire building transformed. A U-shaped spaceship suddenly soared into the air. When they looked up, they realized they had already left Earth and entered space. Just then, two monsters appeared out of nowhere. They told the family not to be scared. It was just a kidnapping. They also told them that whatever they wanted to eat, they could just say it, and it would appear. Homer shouted, "Chips," and sure enough, countless bags of chips floated toward them. Inside the spaceship, there was also a magical flashlight. The green light could cut off a hand, and the purple light could restore it. Homer had a blast playing with it. Marge quickly tried to stop him, but Homer accidentally severed her hair. When it was restored, his hand grew in place of her hair.
There you are. Like new. Not a freak of nature.
At this moment, the monsters announced that the spaceship was about to land and instructed them to turn off all electronic devices. The family hurriedly sat down, and the spaceship unsteadily joined the return queue.
Wow, this place is completely alien, but everything's in English, just like Canada.
To their surprise, as soon as they landed, they were locked inside. Homer rushed to the cockpit but couldn't get the ship to start. It turned out that the spaceship had run out of energy. At this point, one of the monsters took out some pills and said that if they took them, they would be able to breathe the air. Soon, the family was taken to a hall. Here, they could witness the end of their species. Every new life appeared just seconds after the previous one was born, until they could no longer reproduce. They also witnessed how their lives ended. The dead were thrown into a river formed by their own saliva.
Why are you sharing all this with us?
Because we want you to fully appreciate the planet that you will never leave.
So, the family began living under constant surveillance. At one point, a monster came to watch humans it had never seen before. Lisa was filled with anticipation. Their hands slowly touched each other. The monster happily threw its toy to Lisa. Lisa instinctively tried to hit it like a racket, but it turned out to be porcelain. The monster angrily blamed her for the mishap. That evening, a senior human expert entered. He began teaching the Simpson family about racial knowledge. The final ritual in their lives was to eat one of their own.
But we'll let you have the fun of picking which one.
Marge suggested that they could vote to decide. Everyone wrote down their choices. And when Homer collected the votes, he realized all the names were his. Maggie, though unable to write, drew a very clear picture.